Beautiful. What's it all about, people? What's it all about? Eh? This is going to be a recording that I've done privately. So it's unlisted. I've made this unlisted, and the beautiful ones that need to know will be sent it. And that's the way it goes. That's the way it flows. That's the way it flows. That's what we do. This is a more personal. I'm becoming a little bit more personal. There's a bag of feathers. Tetragrammaton. There's a little message in a bottle. That's a beautiful story. And that quill, how that corn came about, and all the things, all the beautiful things. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a little bit more private. And that's not because we're not here to share things with the world, we're not. But there are certain people on YouTube who really do appreciate what I do. And I'm just going to put that like that for the moment, because I've got it in my hands. And sometimes not sometimes, all the time, this is how I fine tune, let's call it, because it's about balance, isn't it, people? And we're all in and out of balance persistently, bouncing in and out. However, when you're wanting to be more personal, there are ways of bringing that vibration into a more sweeter translation. A sweeter translation of the vibration that I am portraying out to you beautiful spirits, souls, finding our way home, and we're not born into this world, we're getting out of it. We're getting out. We're finding the way, aren't we? We're finding the way home. See, that clears the air a bit. Just clears the air. I hope you heard that, because I've got the phone just on the side here. So yeah, I thought of that title as I was outside today doing a bit of grounding and just enjoying the moments that we are given. Each moment is so precious, and fluids, and we go on about the golden chalice, don't we? Drinking from the golden chalice, and I was just laid on the summer swinger, and it brought back memories of when I was a child. I used to pee in the bath, eh? We all used to, didn't we? Huh? Peeing in the bath. And looking back now, I recognise that I recognise that as let me just pull a. I'm gonna pull a past life card from my past life deck in a while, but I'm just gonna speak now. From when I was in the bath as a child, I remember peeing in the bath. And how wonderful it was. Ooh, wow, lots. But I'm only going to take I'm only going to take the two that are facing up. I'm only going to take the two that are facing up. And the two cards that are facing up are Atlantis and Asia. So we'll just leave that there for now, the Atlantis and Asia thing. And I'll just carry on with this little short story, and then we'll go to that Atlantis thing or whatever. But yeah, I remember weeing in the bath, and it was great. I used to love it. I used to actually sit there and watch the pee come out of my penis and watch how it mixed with the bath water, the clear water, and the yellow brick road of the pee-pee. And how it used to come out, eh? And I was fascinated by that. Absolutely fascinated by seeing, being sat in a clear bath as a child. And you're on your own as well, I'm not on about your parents washing you or anything. I'm on about your own privacy. As a child, you're in the bath to play, And you want to wee. You want to have a wee. And so what's the first thing that comes to mind? Is it, ooh, I need a wee, I've got to get back on the potty because I'm potty trained because of my approval seeking through my lovely parents, because that's how they were trained? Or do I be daring and wee in the bath? Wow, eh? So your first time you wee in the bath as a baby, as a child, you're old enough now to stay in the bath on your own, Mummy has left the room, and she'll probably come back, and she keeps coming in to check, and dad and daddy, or dad, whatever you want to call them, the guardians that guided you, and still are, maybe. But no, it's that first bit of what we call privacy, isn't it? A moment in life as a child that alchemy manifests into reality and shows you as a child. This is a little story I'm just unfolding for you to remember, because I'm expressing this, but I know that the listeners of this will be giggling and laughing and amplifying the remembrance of what I'm sending you. So yes, so you wee in the bath, don't you? And then you look down, and then you see, you see, don't you? And you see the wee coming out. And you watch how it ferments and how it intrinsically mixes with the aqua, the water, the clarity of life. And you see your golden luxor enter and mix with the water. And those moments in your life are so precious, people. They are so, so precious. And that came to me today, so I thought I'd share that with you all. You're all great teachers in your own way. All of you. Because we're all interacting with each other. And I know that on my way, you meet many, many teachers, and then sometimes they go to the wayside and you meet more teachers. As you become a self, but also a not self, and also you have many signs and patterns and beautiful poems and literature, and just everything communicates with you on a more beautiful, flowing level. I want to share that. And the people who I'm sending this to, you have all assisted in that. You've guided and helped through your poetry, through your philosophies of life, through your knowledge. It's about knowledge and how we use that knowledge, isn't it then? How do we cipher that knowledge? How do we then ferment that knowledge into a more purified form? And then how do we then walk the way and be introduced into similar thought processes, which is all you. We are all thinking on a process level, aren't we? We're processing. We're processing our environments, and we're being stimulated by them. And it's wonderful. So yes, back to the bath. So then you would you'd then wee in the bath, wouldn't you? You know, and you'd see it. You know, you'd look at it and think, wow, what is all that about? You know? Weeing in the bath. Woohoo! Look at me. I've just weed in the bath. And nobody knows about it. Right? But the thing is, our mothers are beautiful, gentle, loving, beautiful, just beautiful and caring and gentle and knowing of all things. You can't hide anything from your mother. or your father, be that in mind. Not when it's done in a divine way. I'm not talking about the draconian matrix here. I'm talking about, you know what I'm on about. You can't hide anything. So, you think that you've weed in the bath and got away with it. But what you didn't realise was the yellow brick road is still showing. And your mother has come to see if you're okay. And you just act normal. But she knows that you've weed in that bath. But you think that she doesn't know that you've weed in that bath. And that's what it's about, people. But mother's not going to tell you that. Mother's not going to correct you. She's not going to induce force on you of what the knowledge that she knows of what you've just done. That is innocence. That is innocence taking place, manifesting into this beautiful plane, which is our mother anyway. You know? And they're beautiful things, aren't they, what our guardians know about us, if you know. And I can only express my life. I can only express my life, people. You know, I'm not here to judge others, and I'm certainly not here in this moment in my life to give empathy to others. Not at this moment, I'm not. In this moment, I am being self. I am being you. I am being the self that I am, but with the knowing that I know. And I am brave enough to do this. I don't even know what I'm doing sometimes. You know? I just do it. I just do it, people. You know? And I know it will help many of you lot. Magnesium spray. There's one for you. I use magnesium spray also within my hermetic ways. I will rub that on my body, on my navel. I will rub it on my joints. I will rub it on my temple. I will use it with this water. This water has got lots of minerals in it. It's high in mineral. Very high in mineral, that, people. That is used in my hermetic way. Our hermetic way, let's call it. Mine and Jane's. You know? That's how we live our lives. And we function in the matrix. That's how we do it. That's what we do. And the cards. Here's one for you about tarot cards. You know, tarot cards maybe came out, what, 1650 or 1500s or something. You've got all these people, all these academic people who can study the cards, you know, where they came from and all that goodness. And that's all well and good, but it gets put in a book. It gets put in a book, and people then get hold of that book and they study it, which is all well and good. That's all right. But what you got to remember, people, is tarot card reading is not a new thing, like they all make it out to be. Tarot card reading is a form that has through hermetic ways, has transmuted itself into different forms, which is cards, pictures, memories, hints, triggers, and for people who want to become more in attunement with themselves. And then once you find yourself, then maybe go out there and give and show some guidance by being the self. You know, and there are some beautiful readers out there, but you have to be careful, don't you? Because there's some absolute charlatans as well, you know, and they're just raking in money, and they're doing nothing for our mother, for our health, for our sanity. They're just in that matrix, cyber, that matrix cyborg world, and they can't even see it, because it's not easy, this becoming, is it? Becoming the self. It really isn't, you know. Anyway, I'm not here to discuss all that. I'm here to just show you a little bit of what I get up to, you know. Bag of feathers. The bag of feathers. Look at that. There's a bag of feathers there. Canary feathers as well. And there's some black ones in there. Yeah. And I've got my little instruments. What I use for rhythm, sounds. I've got little flutes and bits and pieces. I've got my books, some books and stuff, and yeah, that's what we'll get up to. Anyway, so let's have a look at what Atlantis says in the past life oracle cards. Okay, I'm just going to put my glasses on. So yeah, I hope you enjoy all this, people. You know, I mean, you know, we share energy. That's what it's about. It's about sharing your energy and being creative. And I want to share a little bit with you. That's what I feel that I want to. Yeah, anyway, here we go. Your lifetime in ancient Atlantis is affecting your current situation. You have soul memories of this idyllic civilization that offered every imaginable wonder. There's a longing for the utopia that you unconsciously remember and which you now know is possible in this world. Your soul also remembers the tragic ending of Atlantis, and you may have developed phobias about the ocean as a result. Although you love the sea, perhaps you prefer not to go swimming or sailing. You also recall how the majority of Atlanteans were peace-loving, with the exception of a few political leaders who misused crystal power to their detriment of all. So you may be extra sensitive to issues relating to political corruption in this lifetime. How true is that? To all you who I send this to, I know how true that is, that statement that I have just expressed. Eh? I really do. And I know you guys do. And I love you for that. Because That's what makes it all happen. And so let's look what Asia one says. I'm interested in that. I've not had Asia. So let's have a listen to Asia. Asia, a significant past life in Asia is influencing your current situation. You learned group harmony and the sacrificing of individuality in the Asian culture. But the lessons of lifetime need to be balanced with your current life cultures. For instance, you may have been in the habit of suppressing your emotions and opinions in that lifetime. However, in this life, it's essential that you be aware of your inner truth. You're also being guided to express your beliefs and feelings openly with your loved ones in order to deepen your relationships. Yeah. Let me turn the page. Your fascination with the Asian culture stems from your love and respect for the people you met in that lifetime. Consider taking trips to Eastern lands to reconnect with your ancient self and to learn more about your soul's previous journey. So there we go. There we go. Asia and Atlantis. And that's it, isn't it? Beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'm going to close and say, blessed be to all living things, and may they be at peace wherever they may be. And thank you for listening, and thank you for being present. Thank you for showing us all the way. All of you, I love you all. We love you all, me and Jane, my family. It's all one big family. We're all expressing. Keep expressing, keep doing it, it's working. Blessed be to all living things, in creatures great and small.